He's jabbing more. He's moving around the ring more. He's trying to use, trying to be defensively responsible. And shit like this, it's part of the package, I suppose. Thanks for the timing. That was great. Okay, Edgar Berlanga versus Padraig McCrory. Remember, Canelo Alvarez is not like Hamzah Sheeraz, like at all. Is Edgar Berlanga like Carlos Adames? I wouldn't say that. He's slightly taller, but they have the same reach, which you could look at this and be like, okay, maybe there's a pathway to him doing some of what Adames did. But we'll see. Stylistically, not that dude. But I don't think a lot of people thought Adames would fight Sheeraz the way he did, in fairness. The sport surprises you sometimes. This is the best example I think Berlanga's got in terms of what could translate to this coming fight. Give it to Berlanga here. He was legitimately trying to box. Not even joking. And even in the Jason Quigley fight, we saw some of this as well. I thought he was too patient at times in that fight. Round 2 now. Not much happened in round 1. Good left hook there. And look, this is something. I know Berlanga's like a lot of people don't like him. I get it. But like, this is the type of shit he's going to have to do against Sheeraz. Like, make it uncomfortable. Make it a dogfight. Sheeraz wants to be pretty. Jab from the outside. Make it look, aesthetically pleasing, so to speak. And he has finishing ability, clearly. He has power. We'll see how it translates. Middleweight power to super middleweight. Referee's not separating this. And it's like, okay, you're tied up here. And I get people be like, oh, he's using his head. He's done dirty shit before, like the ear biting, for example. Here, like, he's tied up. His left hand is free. And boom, there's a left hook. Like, you have to be opportunistic there. Referee's letting that one go. Okay, so fair game. Good jab there. And you could tell, like, look, as somebody who did a documentary on Puerto Rican boxing in 2018, who followed Edgar Berlanga around along with Zachary Ochoa and Matthew Gonzalez, La Cultura, Puerto Rican boxing story. You can check it out. Awards for it behind me from a lot of film festivals independently. Like, Berlanga's gotten better since then. I've seen it. He's jabbing more. He's moving around the ring more. He's trying to use, trying to be defensively responsible. And shit like this, it's part of the package, I suppose. Thanks for the timing. That was great. But for real, like, this is what it is. Good 1-2 there. He has been working on his game, so to speak. But he has finishing ability. Like, he has to fight nasty. I don't think he's one of these dudes who could box pretty. Like, that's not him. That's not who he is. It's not his style. He has finishing power. He has some of the most powerful hands probably in his weight class. He needs to set up those power shots. That's a good left uppercut to the body there. That's a good feint. It's a good feint, man. Look. Little step. Get you to react like that. Like, again, he's moving around. He's keeping both hands up. He's jabbing. He's being patient. He's looking for the opening. He's not being reckless. Like, backing up his opponent now. All right, I have him in the corner. I could let something go. Okay, we're out of there. All right, so now let me adjust. It's a bad mistake from McCrory here. He got tangled up. This is not as smooth as Adames was in part 1. So he gets caught here. He wants to pull and throw that right hand, kind of Mayweather style. But he kind of trips over his own feet because he's out of range, doesn't want to commit to it. And he sees that Berlanga kind of has this well scouted and throws that left hook, followed by the right. Doesn't get all of it, but that's good shit from Edgar. It's good shit there. His opponent was caught off balance. He took advantage. Could have taken more advantage, but still. Left hook, well scouted. Now, that could be dangerous because if that left hook is followed by a right hand, you could be out of position. That can get right through the guard because one of your hands is occupied over here. Don't know if I'd recommend this all the time, but hey, in this sport, like, everything's been done. Everything's been countered. And for certain situations, just about anything can work, Okay. Like we all understand, or a lot of us understand what the fundamentals are, but you can get away with certain things that aren't like textbook. It's a 12-round fight. Everything is situational. Like here, for example, instead of doing that, he just covers up. See? Beautiful. Great. And this time, the right hand does follow, and Edgar is in position to smother that shot. McCrory doesn't get all of it. He ties up. It looks like he's punching him in the balls. I don't think he did. No, he did not. But listen, these are the things against Sheeraz, like we may see. Sheeraz tries to get in range. Berlanga makes him uncomfortable. That's good work there. 1-2. Left hook to the body. He has a great left hook to the body. Left hook to the head. This is a great shot right here. He knocked out Jonathan Gonzalez-Ortiz with something similar. Boom. And it was right there. It was as he's trying to separate. It was inside. Boom. The knockout was very similar. See? Look, I get it. I get it. McCrory's not A level, but look. Again, he has it well scouted. Like, all right, he threw the left hook before. All right, now the right hand is coming behind it. Okay, cool. I'll be ready for that too. So block, roll, left hook to the body, get out of the way of that other left hook. That's good shit. Stylistically, like this is closer to what he can try to do against Sheeraz. I think Sheeraz is obviously, he would beat McCrory. He is better than McCrory, absolutely. But like, this is what Edgar needs to be looking for. Like, be patient, get your shots off, use feints like the way Adames did. Boom. That's a great combination right there. Is Edgar Berlanga capable of doing the head movement, the creating space, all the things that Adames did? It would be surprising if he pulled that off, is what I would say. But his pathway to victory is this. It's just patience, feinting, being defensively responsible enough, finding his opening, taking advantage of it. These are good combinations here. Like, these are legitimately good. Like, he's not a bad boxer. I know he pisses people off, and he's overrated relative to what he tells us he can do, probably. But like, all these boxers are overconfident, honestly. And again, this is a C-level opponent, but I don't think Sheeraz is an A. I don't think Edgar is either. He takes a straight right hand here, but he's back on the chase. Jab to the body. 1-2, 2 lands. Beautiful left hook. That left hook is dangerous, man. Dangerous when he's on the inside like that. That 1-2-3. He likes that 1-2 up high and the 3 to the body. That's a great. Sheeraz throws a ton of jabs. If he could throw some straight rights like this, he could piece up Edgar Berlanga. So watch McCrory here. Patience. See, you could tell what he wants to throw. He actually, look at the right hand. He's moving it around, trying to maybe disguise it a little bit. And then boom, he just kind of lets it rip. That's the kind of manipulation like Sheeraz could be capable of too. If Sheeraz is only going to jab, like, Berlanga could get to him. Sheeraz is going to have to, I think, mix up his punches a little bit more. This is Berlanga's best performance. And he's going to be like, oh, why are you showing, Hamzah Sheeraz's worst performance to Edgar Berlanga's best? I'm trying to give you a representative of, like, stylistically what could happen. I pointed out, like, multiple times, like, Sheeraz could do this, and this. I also pointed out, from Berlanga, we're actually learning some things here, because before this, we didn't learn shit about him either. And in the Canelo fight, again, Canelo and Sheeraz are just not alike at all. At all. Good left hook to the body. And getting out of the way of that. He's on the inside now. Right hook to the top of the head. That could be dangerous. Back of the head a little bit there. Left hook to the body. That's good. Takes a shot there, but power for power, McCrory's not going to win that battle. And this is what he has to do. He has to keep Sheeraz, like, pressured on the ropes. Beautiful right. That's the one obvious advantage he has in this fight, I think, over Sheeraz. Sheeraz could punch too, but We need to see it at super middleweight. Some dudes, especially when they're young, they can grow into their power as they move up. Terrence Crawford, I think, became a better finisher as he moved up. Doesn't happen all the time like that. Teofimo Lopez is the opposite. He doesn't finish guys anymore. Terrence Crawford, he got better at finishing guys as he moved up to 140 and then 147. 140, 154 and 168, we'll see. But here we go. Edgar Berlanga. Boom. Beautiful right hand. Like, he was setting it up the entire time. Has him on the ropes. Boom. And then another one. Boom. Instead of just throwing the left hook, just slips that right hand in there. Gets it in there quickly. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hamzah Sheeraz projects to be the better all-around guy. Better all-around boxer. Can use his range. Could jab to success. Could try to keep the fight on the outside. Can do a better job of hitting without getting hit, theoretically. But he's moving up in weight. He's fighting for the first time in a new country, Edgar Berlanga's hometown. That may mean something. Like, we've seen dudes from the UK come over to the States and get their head popped off. Edgar Berlanga is a dangerous puncher. Fighting against a dude who's that overconfident could be dangerous. The entire time, like, Edgar Berlanga is going to be a live power puncher the entire fight against a dude who's moving up in weight, who's taller and has a better reach, but moving up in weight. So Edgar Berlanga is a slight underdog. I looked, is minus 130 Hamzah Sheeraz, plus 104 Edgar Berlanga. It's very close. And for boxing especially, that's really close. Shortest odds in terms of method of victory, both of them plus money. Sheeraz by decision, Edgar Berlanga by knockout or technical knockout. And I kind of think it ends one of those ways. It's either Sheeraz just outboxes him. He could probably finish him because Berlanga's kind of chinny, but Sheeraz has been dropped too. And again, he's moving up 8 pounds. It's pretty significant in the sport. Berlanga, I think, can win by stoppage and may have to, because I'm not sure he's going to bank a ton of rounds, but he's made some improvements. And we'll see. We'll get a lot of answers in this fight. Like, I just don't, like, this one's a very, very tough one for me. My lean might be Berlanga by stoppage, but Sheeraz, like, he can box. Like, he can really box. But the Carlos Adames one, like, you know, he has to learn from that. But I also don't know how many of those things Edgar Berlanga can implement into his own game plan. Also, will he need to, because he has more power? We'll see. And we'll talk about it after. Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen the Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano film study, that one's out now. And we'll be back on the channel with more very soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. I don't know if that worked.